Привет, студенты! Today we will transform your Russian with a simple shadowing practice. Under my last video about how to learn Russian efficiently, many of you have shown interest in shadowing practices. And as I really care about you guys, and that shadowing is actually proven to be a very efficient method to both improve your pronunciation and your speaking skills, I have decided to introduce you a new format of video on this channel. If you like it, I will make more of that, so don't hesitate to tell me what you think about in the comment section. Now, let's be honest for a moment. Just listening to Russian isn't enough if you want to speak better. To speak better, you should actually speak. How surprising. But how do you start? Talking directly to people is often scary and confusing at first, especially if you are a beginner. Here is where shadowing comes in. Basically, shadowing means you listen, you repeat, and you copy the way the native speaker talks. Their rhythm, their pronunciation, their accent, their breathing, their mouth and tongue positions. All that with your own mouth, so it prepares you to speak in real life. So find a quiet spot, grab a cup of tea, and let's go. Here's how it will work. I wrote a simple story adapted for beginners. I will read it first time at natural speed so you could just listen and see the translation. Don't try to repeat after me right away. Just listen. The second time, I will read each sentence slower, explaining phonetic tricks if necessary, and this time you will repeat after me. And this way, we will warm up your tongue and drill your pronunciation. And finally, the third time we will go through the text, you will try shadowing me, which means you will try to talk in the same time as me. So, our text is named My Ordinary Morning. Мое обычное утро. Сейчас утро. Я принимаю душ и одеваюсь. За окном холодно. Я иду на кухню. Я делаю кофе. Кофе горячий и вкусный. Я сижу и смотрю в окно. Хороший день. You could notice that I have written the Russian text alongside a phonetic transcription for those of you who don't read the Cyrillic yet. But if you want to learn Russian seriously, you will have to master the Cyrillic alphabet, which is in fact not even hard. Don't worry, and to help you, I have created a free alphabet guide so you can grab it clicking the link in the description. Now let's continue with the second reading. I will read the text sentence by sentence, and you will try repeating after me. Сейчас утро. Your turn. Here you can notice that even though сейчас, meaning now, is the combination of two words, сей, which means this, and час, which means hour, we don't pronounce it as сейчас, but rather as сейчас, сейчас. And in the word утро, утро, the last vowel sounds like a, like a reduced a. This is actually what happens to all o in words when they are not stressed, so to say, when they are not highlighted with our voice. So they become some a sound. We say утро, утро. Я принимаю душ и одеваюсь. Your turn. Here you could also notice the unstressed o in the word одеваюсь, одеваюсь, which is pronounced as a, одеваюсь. За окном холодно. Your turn. Alright, here we can find quite a few unstressed O. In fact, if you pronounce them all just the way they are written, this is not even a rough mistake, but it will rather make you sound with the original accent. But let's stick to the standard Russian. So in the word окном, Окном, the first O sounds like A because the stress falls on the second syllable, so you say окном, окном. And in the last word, there are three letters O, but only one of them sounds like the real O. Others sound like A. We say холодно, холодно, so only the first one sounds like O. Холодно. Я иду на кухню. Repeat. Мгм. Я делаю кофе. Repeat. Good. Кофе горячий и вкусный. Here you should also pay attention to the stress in the word горячий. Say горячий. Now look at the word вкусный. In Russian, it often happens that voiced consonants at the beginning of words are pronounced as their voiceless twins. So we say not вкусный, but we say вкусный. Вкусный. Next one. Я сижу и смотрю в окно. Repeat. Хороший день. Repeat. Don't forget about the unstressed O in the word хороший. Хороший. And try pronouncing the N in the word день softly, as there is a soft sign at the end to make a hard sound soft. You gotta just squeeze it a little bit with your tongue. So say день, день. Great! So now, as we have trained your tongue and discussed the pronunciation particularities, we can move to the third reading where you will try to shadow what I'm saying at the same pace as me. Try to focus on my articulation. Сейчас утро. Я принимаю душ и одеваюсь. За окном холодно. Я иду на кухню. Я делаю кофе. Кофе горячий и вкусный. Я сижу и смотрю в окно. Хороший день. So here we are. We have just achieved the first shadowing experienced together. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a first one for me, so tell me if you liked it and if you would like to see more of such. And I would remind you that you can grab my free guide to help you learning the Russian alphabet in case you don't master it yet. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you the next week. Пока-пока.